Mary Mac. Hey, Miss Mary.
Hey, Margot.
And me, Comedian Margot Evans. Yay! Yes, we're back. We're back. Really do appreciate you guys. You're back. Your girls are back. Your girls are back. Welcome back to the Just Being Me podcast. Hey y'all. Welcome to the Just Being Me podcast with your girls, Miss Mary Mac. How you doing?
I'm great, Margot. How are you?
I am doing great. We're glad to have you guys back. Welcome to the month of March. We're in the month of March. And Friday is what? Women's International Day? What is it?
Well, it's supposed to be our month, right?
It's supposed to be our month.
Women's Month, yeah.
Yeah. It's the whole month. But I think the day that they is on
now,
Friday.
I understand we're supposed to go through springing back? Spring forward.
Spring forward.
Spring forward, fall back. Okay, spring forward this weekend as well. We're going to be losing an hour.
We will be losing an hour. This is
goodness gracious.
It's the best and it's the worst because we lose that hour. That's the worst. But the best thing is that you get that longer day where you just feel like you have more sunlight at the end of the day. But I feel like you just have more time to do things. And it's just not like, right now it get dark like 5 o'clock. It's just like, I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. But when it's more daylight, you're like, oh, okay, I can still do some things because I can still see. It's not dark.
That's true.
Till like 6 or 7 or whatever. So I like that. I like the longer days. But losing that hour is a lot.
That's gonna be hard for me.
A lot.
I do okay. I usually get up by 5:30. But the thing is, I'm not getting up to do anything.
Right.
I'm just getting up, to do my little meditation and my little devotion for the day, have a nice cup of coffee, walk my dog, come back in, and continue to relax.
Right. Just getting yourself going.
Margot, I need 2 hours in the morning before I even get up and
Oh, yeah.
I need that time.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, I do that, spend some time on the phone with my kids or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, okay. And then I prepare myself to get ready.
Yeah.
But I need a couple of hours before I really start moving around, getting ready for work.
Yeah. See, I used to do that, when I was in my own space. Mm-hmm. I had my routine. Now, I've been out of my own space for a minute, but I don't do that. I get up when it's time for me to get up and to go to work. Like, I gotta get up and I'll lay there. I'll be like, okay. But I had my routine back then, and I would do the same thing. I would set my alarm. I would get up probably like 5, and then, get up, make my coffee, do this, do that, watch a little TV, just to wake my whole body up without just jumping up like, oh, okay, all right, let's do it. That's me for the past year and a half. All right, come on, let's go. And this is not, waking up and enjoying, bringing yourself into the day. Like, you're like, all right, now I feel like I'm ready to take on the day. Let me now get myself ready for work.
Right.
Exactly. And I do need to start doing that again. I want to find some kind of stretches, like morning stretches. Mm-hmm. Just to stretch and, stretch your little bones and muscles. No, not your bones. Your muscles. Stretch your muscles out.
Yeah, go on YouTube and type in morning stretches.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Morning stretches.
I can get up. I can start getting up at least around 6. Because I get up at Wait, hold on. Don't I get up at 6? I get up at 6. I get up at 6 and I push it to 6:15, and then at 6:15 I gotta jump up and get everything together, and so not at 6. I have to get up at least but like 5:15, 5:30.
Okay.
And let me write it down because I'm gonna forget, and I'm gonna be getting up at 6. Like, girl, this is the time you usually get up. I'm not doing it no time next week because we lost the hour, so I'm gonna have to gain a little hour back in my mind. So it's like, okay. But
now I have to get up. I get up about 5:30, between 5:15 and 5:30. Now I usually get up at 4 something because that's like a potty run.
Yeah.
At 4.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I can get back to sleep, and sometimes I can't.
Mm-hmm.
So when I can't, I go turn on the Keurig, go get my books and stuff to do my devotions and stuff. I do it right then and there, and then I turn on the TV at 5 because my dog's looking at me like, you know what, you better calm down over there because you're making too much noise. I'm still asleep. So I have to look at him, and I'm always taking his thought. Well, I'm just trying to figure out ways to make him comfortable, so I don't want to disturb him, just because I can't go back to sleep. And sometimes I turn on TV at 5, and then, I walk him when the sun comes up, and then I just come back and, just talk to my daughters or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I'm getting ready for work. I spend about 30 to 40 minutes with them, and then I just start getting ready for work. Mm-hmm. But I like to get my devotions in, meditation in. I do that, and then I also like to read whatever book I'm in.
Oh yeah,
read that too. And sometimes the kids call right in the middle of the book, so I have to close the book. I have to close Kindle and listen to them for a minute. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I'm up and ready for work. I'm wide awake now. I'm ready for it.
Right.
What I really wish I could do, I wish I was that person that could get my clothes ready the night before.
Yeah.
But I'm not that person.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to spend 10 minutes in that closet.
Yeah.
Trying to figure something out.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How do you feel today? What do you want to wear? How do you want to,
I used to do that long time ago. I would get myself ready at night because that's just how I was brought up. Like, we got our school stuff ready at night and make sure we had everything cool. Yeah. And I kept that routine, but then I kind of stopped because I be wanting to see how I feel. Like, do I feel like wearing a dress? Do I feel like wearing pants, these shoes, whatever? So I would do it in the day. But what I did do, and it did work, is I selected over the weekend. I selected 5 outfits, dresses.
Look at you.
Yeah, 5. Like if it's some dresses, some pants, some jeans, some this and that, whatever. I knew always jeans was gonna be on Friday, but and then I would flip it. And if it was just something, nothing in that little group that I picked felt, then I would go in the closet and be like, I'm not feeling none of these right now. I'm gonna pick some. But it at least gave me an opportunity to be like, okay, I got 5. What do you want? Not all these clothes. And that helped.
And see, that's good. Maybe I should try to work on that. But I'm going in the closet every day. Yeah. And then I'm walking around in the closet, and then I come back upside, and then come back to the other side. And I'm like, and then I just look around and see what hits me. And then I'm like, okay, I feel like this today. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, okay. And then I may change my mind about the shirt or whatever. And then I want to wear a certain pair of shoes. And I don't want to wear those with those pants. I want to do this and stuff. It takes me a minute until I pull it all together. And you know what? That time does not have to be wasted on that. So I would like to get back in the habit of, making some choices at night. Because I remember I used to just sit on my bed, open up the closet and sit there and just look.
Said, okay. What jumps out?
But now, because, I'm getting up a little earlier, I'm walking around the closet.
Yeah, you have time.
But you know what? That was smart what you did. Just bring out some stuff and say, hey, you know what? This is what's going to happen this week. I can move it around, do whatever I want. And if I'm not feeling something, I'll grab something else. But anyway, this is it. Hey, that's even better. Yeah. If I got some choices like that, Okay, I don't even need to go in the closet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing this and I'm pairing this with this and I'm doing this. Okay, good. I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah. It saves a lot of time, and and your mind is like, okay, because if it be the moments where you just try to hurry up and then you're like, oh, it just takes forever to find something to wear. You can't find nothing look right, nothing feels right. It's too tight, it's too loose, it'd be one of them days. It's too hot, yeah, too cold. I can't wear this one. I gotta find the shirt to put on with that. It's just too much going on.
Yeah. And then
in the moments.
It's like too. Now I don't have to worry about 4 outfits. Shame on me. I'm here Fridays throwing a sweat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So only 4. You good?
Yes, I don't like doing that anymore. I don't like getting dressed anymore. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it either.
Dress for work anymore. I really don't. I enjoy my weekends where I can throw in a nice sweatsuit or whatever, big t-shirt, whatever, and then I'm comfortable or whatever. Just to have to get dressed now, it's like I'm over this stuff, man.
It is. You know what? And the thing is, and I know that there are studies out there. For me, I'll use myself. For me, the more comfortable I am, the more productive I am.
Absolutely.
So if I feel like if I'm stuffed in some suit pants and a jacket and a collared shirt and I just feel stuffy and the shoes, I don't feel comfortable. I'm just like irritated all day. I'm not thinking, I'm not focusing. But if I had on jeans, nice little hoodie on with my tennis shoes, I'm running up and down and everywhere. I'm all the way over here. I'm all the way over there. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm doing everything.
Today, I'm going to show you what I wore today. I didn't care. I wore a long black floral skirt. I wore this blouse. I said, I'm not wearing that black trench coat. I'm going to put on a little sweater and just take an umbrella. I'm not going to have all this stuff weighing me down. I'm so glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
I wore these.
Oh yeah, see? There you go. Comfortable. Dogwallers.
Dad, I was like, you're not worried about the heels. You're not worried about that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And I was just, doing it. And do you remember, there's a gentleman, I'm not going to say his name, but anyway, he came into the office today. He's like, hey, Mary. I'm like, hey. So me and him had took a walk down the hall, and he said, Mary, I see you. And I'm like, okay. Okay. And he's just like, you're comfortable. And I'm like, yeah, I am. Like that. And that's because, I don't have on heels today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not wearing heels today.
Yeah.
I'm being really comfortable here or whatever. And you know what? That does make a difference because I was very productive.
Mm-hmm.
And it was out today. But you talking about productive getting stuff done? Girl.
You good.
I was getting some stuff done.
Yeah.
Because I was comfortable. I think that does make a difference. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. And I was wearing my tennis shoes when I was there. Mm-hmm. And then when I came to the new company, I started off, trying to be good and wear, regular dress shoes, which was like, they were hurting my feet because flat shoes hurt. I have some nerves in my thigh that act up. So the tennis shoes, and it's Nike tennis shoes, the arch in them relieves the pain in my thigh. So that's why I wear the tennis shoes. And so now
really cute tennis shoes.
And I have like all the colors. Yeah, and I'm able to match. They're clean and everything. So I started wearing my tennis shoes here. And, gradually till I was like, all right, I went 100%. I'll be having my tennis shoes on every day with a dress pants, whatever. And I feel so comfortable and I'm very productive. I feel like I'm doing what I need to do because I can get up and walk and I'm like, my shoes are, my feet hurt. I don't feel like walking over there or I feel like going over there. And I just feel comfortable. I feel relaxed. So they need these, companies need to like really look at their dress codes because especially when you don't really see too many people. Like I see people in my office. I don't see people on the outside. Like we all see each other. So it shouldn't really matter. As long as you're not coming there looking
on the outside either. They got to come in to see me.
Yeah.
Not unless I'm going, to a different site or something like that, but, I'm trying to be comfortable there too because I got to drive.
Yeah.
But, Yeah, I'm trying to be comfortable too, and I'm not expecting anybody. So just leave me alone and let me just sit in my little office.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not bothering nobody.
Don't bother me.
Do my thing. I'm not here. I'm not here.
Yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So they need to think about that. I mean, of course, you don't want nobody coming in just like they roll out of bed, had the pajamas on. We talking about business
and you know what?
casual.
Some people don't understand that. Right. Some people just, they just take it overboard.
Yeah, they do.
And they mess it up for everyone else.
Mm-hmm. You can be business casual. You can even wear a pair of nice jeans, a nice top. Like I have this top on right now. I can have some dark blue jeans and some in my tennis shoes, and I still look presentable. I can go into any meeting. I can talk to anybody because I'm not looking like I just rolled out of bed.
Right. Exactly.
All right, y'all. The thought of the day. So the thought of the day is it is a little long, so hopefully I can read it the right way. And it's by, I don't know if this is by, what is this man's name? Oh my God. What's the man's name? He's Morgan Freeman. It's a picture of Morgan Freeman on the little thing. It's blurry. So it says, self-control is strength. Calmness is mastery. You have to get to a point where your mood doesn't shift based on the insignificant actions of someone else. Don't allow others to control the direction of your life. Don't allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence.
There you go.
I like that. It. Yep.
Beautifully read.
Where's my little cheer? Yeah. That was. We need self-control, and I was using self-control. I have road rage, but I kind of calm down. I calm down a lot because people be shooting out there. So, and I ain't trying to get shot. So I have calmed down over the years, like a whole lot. But I do get angry when I drive because people do stupid things. And I noticed this morning I was angry, like just mad. A car cut me off for no reason. You weren't even about to turn. You got in front of me to keep going straight. Why are you still going straight in front of me? And you were going fast. Then you got in front of me and went slow. Like, did you want me to run in the back of you? What? So this is me talking to myself. What are you doing? Why didn't you do that? Well, it's too early. I was like, Margot, bring it back. Come on. It's too early. You pumping up your energy for what? It's
what?
Self-control. Control yourself, girl. You for what? Okay. Let him go.
All wound up going in the office.
Switch lanes and continue on about your route. Just avoid that. And I did it at least 2 or 3 times on the way to work, and I caught myself, and I was like, Margot, it's not that serious. Just keep it going, keep it pushing. Don't look at him. Don't give him a look. Hell.
You know what irritates me is it's not the people cutting me off. I don't care about that. Because I know that sometimes some people are trying to follow the directions and everything like that. And they thought they were supposed to go left, but they were supposed to go right. I understand.
Yeah.
But what really irritates me are the people that are on their phone and they don't realize that the light has been green for a while and they still sitting. That irritates the heck out of me. And I'm just like, I'm sitting 3 cars back and I'm like, what is going on up there? What is going on up there? And I have this really bad. I will honk real loud in a minute. Like, pay attention. Put that phone down or that makeup bag and get through that light, lady.
Yeah.
So we can all get through this light.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Or him, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah. It's always that first person in the line doing something on that phone, and they holding the whole line. And don't be in the turning lane. That's the worst. We trying to make that turn, and you over there doing this, and then we like, why ain't nobody turning? The arrows off.
So they're on the phone. They're on the phone. Why do you have to hold the phone? Can't you talk to that person and still drive?
Right.
Right. We don't have to hold the phone anymore.
Right.
You don't have the phone hooked up in the car?
Or push speaker. You don't have to hold it.
I'm not holding a phone.
Right.
While I'm driving. I'm going to to talk to you. You're going to come on. I'm going to see your name or whatever. And I'm like, hey, you know, people are driving. I'm not doing all that, Margot.
Yes. People are this man yesterday, he was zooming through all the cars. Okay, cool. Do you, boo. Go on and do what you got to do. Then he just slowed up. And then he was on the phone. And so the light changed. The cars had went. And he is on his phone. And all the cars that was, because I'm in this lane. He in this lane. And I'm just looking at him like, what are you doing? And then he came up, you know, I went and he caught up. Then he slowed down. And you could see he was on the phone. I was like, get your butt off the phone. Is it really that serious? Pull over. It's a 7-Eleven right there. Pull in the parking lot. Yeah.
What is the freaking problem?
Yeah. So y'all, you know what? We can control ourselves and not do like that. I do like that. So, and I'm gonna use that for our next little segment too. I like that because it goes into something that we're gonna be talking about. Hold on, y'all. Let's talk about it. Oh no, you know what? Hold on before we do that. Weekend. We didn't do our weekend. We did our weekend review.
Okay. I didn't do anything really this weekend. I just did some shopping for my grandsons. You know, I always get them the Easter package. So did the Easter package and he actually got it mailed off.
Oh, cool.
My daughter got the package on Tuesday, she said. Yesterday.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's good.
She got it on yesterday, so. And then that was basically it. I didn't do a lot. I didn't even really cook, really. I would like to cook this weekend, but I haven't cooked because, you know, I was sick and I didn't bother.
Mm-hmm.
But, I cooked some pork chops out tonight. I did not cook them. I seasoned them. I washed and seasoned them. I put them in the refrigerator. Mm-hmm. I'll cook those tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to smother those puppies.
Smother them puppies.
You know what I mean? I just love it. And I think I'll probably pick up some, I have vegetables. I'll probably pick up some potatoes or something. I don't want rice. I prefer a potato over rice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably do a potato.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Potato.
I didn't cook. I didn't cook the weekend. I just did some shopping and packaging some stuff for the grandkids. That was basically it. What'd you do?
So I took over your cooking duties for the weekend.
Okay.
I took over the cooking duty. It rained this weekend, right? Didn't it rain?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I remember preparing, going to the store, so I didn't have to go to the store because they said it was going to rain. Yes. So I ended up making, I went on TikTok. You know, I am a recipe follower. Like if I find something, I'll make it. And so I found this lady on TikTok and she made, it's called lasagna soup. Now, it's not really a soup. It's not soup. It's it's called a lasagna soup because it's not made like a regular lasagna in a pan. It's made in a pot.
Okay.
And so it had turkey meat, Italian sausage, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, Parmesan cheese.
Okay.
The noodles, you crack them in I cracked it in like threes. Because they're long, cracked them in like threes. Heavy whipping cream, water.
Okay.
Chicken broth. Okay. And that's it. And I think mine was a little bit thicker because I added a little bit more of the heavy whipping cream after the fact. But it was still good.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. You know how you like it.
Yeah. I was like, And I poured some in there. I said, I probably wouldn't have did that. I think it was a little bit more soupy, but it wasn't like a soup. It wasn't as thick as mine was because I put a little bit more in there. I think I knew what I was doing. So, but it was good. It turned out
nice flavor.
Whoa, they loved it. So I can't cook. My sister's like, "Why'd you make all of that?" I gave some to them. I said, first of all, it was a TikTok recipe, and so I had to play it and stop it, and play it and stop. It wasn't something that was written down. She was like, a cup of this, a cup of that, a teaspoon of this. She's like, well, you could have just put it in half. I said, look who you talking to. a non-cook. I'm a non-cook. If I cook something, I have to follow it by the recipe. I can't half it. I can't 1/3 it. I can't do none of that.
Right.
I gotta cook it what they say. So, but it was a lot. But we ate it, and it was really good. Really, really, really good.
That's good.
And then I wanted to make, my mom was famous for her tuna. She made the best party tuna ever. And anybody that knows her and us back in the day, that was her thing. She'd be like, "Oh, can you bring your mama some tuna sandwiches? Is your mama making tuna sandwiches?" That's all you would hear. If it was a party, if it was if I'm going to work and I have to bring some, is your mom making them tuna sandwiches? That's how good they was. I'm like, wow. Okay, yeah, whatever. So she has a recipe and she wrote it down. I am my mother's daughter. She wrote down the recipe. All the recipes that she have is in there. And so I got it, followed it, and it came out perfect. It tastes just like her tuna.
Good.
And like I was telling you, I was here by myself while I was cooking it making it. And I tasted it and put a little more seasoning on there. I said, taste it. I spun around in a circle and then I started crying. I was like, this is it. This is it. Yeah. Thanks, Mom. This is it.
I did that same thing when I made my first roast. And it was like my mom's. Because, I've tried for years. She kept telling me, but, I'm like, no, something ain't right. Right. And I finally did it. And I was so happy.
Mm-hmm. Like you knew it.
Got it. I got it. I was so happy. Oh, that feeling. Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I was like, woo! So I waited for my dad. My husband tasted. He said, oh, this is good. And then my sister tasted it. She was like, yep, that's it. My dad said, yes, that's it. I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't even make a lot because I didn't know, I didn't want, you can't really mess it up. It won't taste like it, but it just be tuna. But I just wanted to try it and see what it tastes like. So I only made like 2, not the small cans, but the medium-sized cans. Right. But her recipe calls for like a 4-pound can. Okay. And I didn't want to make all that tuna and it would have been not good. Oh, they tore that little bit of that tuna up. Gone. It was gone. Gone. It was so good. So that's what I did this weekend. I cooked because it was raining and I didn't want. You did. Yeah. Wow. So I gotta figure out something. Yeah, figure out something for next week. What I want to do is go to the farmers market over here in Torrance and just go and get me some fruits and stuff. Because I haven't been.
Farmers market out there?
Yeah, I love that farmers. I haven't been in a long time. So I'm going to go get me some fruits and stuff because, got to do it. Okay. So let's jump into let's talk about it. Okay, so last week we talked about Risa Tisa, the TikTok sensation who had the 50 TikToks talking about her pathological lying husband. And, she's had so many views, over 4 million views. I mean, it's just awesome. It's just a very awesome thing. She took something that was her experience and she put it in TikTok. And you could tell that she did not think that this was going to go anywhere because the very first one that she had that big old roller in her hair and it was hanging down like this.
I couldn't figure out what that was till I'm like, what's that in her hair?
It was that
was one of them ones you move around. And do I couldn't figure out what that thing was. What is that in her hair?
Yeah. I was like, what is that in her hair? And then I was like, oh, she took all of her hair and she rolled it and twisted it up. I was like, oh, okay. So, she did this out of just trying to get it out. All right, I have this situation. I want to talk about it. And 50 TikToks later, it created something. It created a whole community because people love her. And when people love you, people also hate you. They hate you. But let me start with the love first. So she went on Good Morning America, right?
Yes.
She was. Let me see if I can find. She was.
She was on what's her name? Robinson. What's the lady's name?
Tamron Hall.
On Good Morning America.
Oh. Robin. Yeah.
I forget her last name. It escapes me. I haven't had it on that channel so long.
Let me see. It's a weird last name.
Robinson? No.
Robinson. Good Morning America. Oh, there it is. It just went away. Sit down with Robin Roberts.
I was close. Robin Roberts. Yeah. I said Robin Roberts.
No, what was I thinking? That was somebody else's last name. Oh, okay. Yeah, she was on there. Mm-hmm. She had a conversation with her. It says tens of millions of views on TikTok.
Right.
She pretty much was saying that, you know, she had a story, she had her experience, and if it could help just one person, that was fine. That's what she was going after. She wasn't going after anything else, fame. She got verified on TikTok, so she has the blue check on there for TikTok now. And, you know, she just wanted to tell her story. And I thought it was a genius way to do it. You know, TikTok finally gave us more time to talk on there because it's something quick. TikTok was always something from 30 seconds to maybe a minute. Now they have a 10-minute, and that's what it was, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So it was genius. I think it was a very genius idea. But she went on Tamron Hall. And then she also did like a photo shoot.
Did she?
Yeah, for a magazine. I think it was called Uncut or something. Ooh. She did that. So, you know, she is doing her thing, and I'm happy for her. I'm gonna see if I can play this because she did a special message on her TikTok page. And I like what she said. And let me turn this up. All right, hold on.
Morning. It is 6:30 here in Atlanta. It's going to rain today, and I am headed to work. Yes, I am still going to work every day on time, and I leave on time. But I just wanted to come here and say thank you. Thank you to all of you who have watched this video series. Thank you to those of you who were following me long before the Who the Fuck Did I Marry series took over. Thank you to those who used to go live with me as I would drive and show the commute here in Atlanta. Thank you for every comment. Thank you for every direct message. Thank you for every email. Thank you that you took time to write a complete stranger a word of encouragement and say, you know, we love you, support you, praying for you. Same thing happened to me. Thank you for sharing your stories with me. I pray that you feel strong enough, bold enough to share your stories publicly if you choose to. You have a voice, and you are allowed to use that voice. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart because you never know what someone is going through. You never know what they're struggling with. And while I did put this story out on social media, and I did tell my experience, and I opened the door for the criticism and the praise, at the end of the day, this was not easy. So if you took time to say, hey girl, just thinking about you, want you to know we may never meet, but I'm praying for you, I thank you. I also want to say this, because I think this needs to be reiterated. I stand 10 toes deep on my story, on my experience. This happened to me. I cannot speak about what happened to other women or other men. I can only tell you all what happened to me. And I stand on that story, even if I have to stand alone. I am not, let me repeat, I am not the woman I was in 2020. I'm not the woman I was in 2021. And here is the kicker. This is both beautiful and dangerous. Baby, I'm not the woman I'm going to be when I get to the other side of this thing. And I'm excited about that. But everything I said in this story can be verified. And even if it wasn't verified on TikTok, let me tell you a little secret. It was verified on Good Morning America. And it was verified on Tamron Hall. And if the opportunity comes to write a book, I will take it and I will not hold anything back. Why would I? Again, this is my story and my experience. So to all of you who are in similar situations, I say this. Baby, you're not who you are when this is over and you get on the other side of this thing. And whether you feel comfortable to share your story or not, you have the right to tell the story the way that you want to. Y'all be blessed. Have a wonderful day. And I hope I get an opportunity to meet a lot of you soon. Whether it's a handshake, a hug, because again, I'm from the South. But however it is, y'all have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.
Oh, that was nice.
That was really nice. That was really nice. And that shows to me that she's a class act, because there are so many people out here attacking her. And she could go in and be like, well, y'all talking about it now. You know, she could have took the ghetto route. She took the very intelligent route. And, you know, I like her for that. You know, I'm not going to acknowledge you guys for what? You guys are already getting clout just off of using her name, and people, you know, oh, it's something about Risa Tisa. Okay, they're gonna look at your page. They're gonna look at this. Da, da, da. So you guys already using her for clout, her name for clout, to get people over to your page. So you know, oh, okay, they're talking about Risa Tisa.
Oh, okay.
It's too much. It's too much. They had Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club. They were talking about the Risa Tisa story, and then he chimed in. It was what's the girl name? What's the comedian? Oh, we just was talking about Jess.
Yes.
Yeah, Jess had brought it up. She just, you know, was talking about the story. Have you guys seen it or whatever? And then so she was explaining what was going on, and then Charlemagne chimed in and said, "Oh, it sounds like she got a big back, like she's big back or something." He said. And that's something that she did. Risa did mention on Tamron Hall that, you know, a radio celebrity person or a celebrity person had called her a big back, and she said it did hurt. It you know, it hurt because why do I have to be a big back? Why can't I just tell my story and, you know, it's said, and why do you have to even say anything at all?
Anything.
You don't have to say anything. But because, according to Charlemagne, that because she's a big back, you know, she was desperate. And she, you know, wanted a man so bad, and that's why that happened to her. That's not true.
That is so untrue. Why do they always do women like that?
Yeah.
Why do they always do women like that?
It is always the women. That's all you hear. If it was a fat man, nobody would say nothing. And this happened in reverse. They would have been like, "Oh, he a big back. That's why he desperate. He needed somebody." No, this story wouldn't even been a thing at all. Right. They wouldn't have said that, and that's unfair. And then it was said as well on there that, you know, oh, well, if you put your story out there, you got to be ready for criticism, and you got to be ready for this. You got to be why, but why do we need to criticize? And I was listening to another podcast that I listened to. He was saying, you know, the fatophobic, like calling people fat and you know, being mean to fat people is like the low totem pole. Nobody really says nothing. That's why a lot of people say stuff about fat people. So when it comes to, you know, trans or gay or black or, you know, another nationality, you know, everybody's rah-rah like, oh no, don't say nothing about us. Don't do this, don't do that. But when it comes to overweight, obese, fat, whatever, nobody really comes out for us, because I'm a big girl, and say, oh, you know, don't say that or whatever, because they just feel like, oh, well, that's an easy target. Oh, well, you're a fat back, you're a big back or whatever. And then, you know, you need a man and you're desperate. I'm going to tell you just like this. I'm 51 years old, and I ain't never, ever been desperate for a man. And I ain't never had no drought of any man trying to get up over here.
Oh, that's right.
Never. Anybody who know me, they be like, dang.
It's really funny because they don't even realize there are men, and I know men who prefer big women.
Yeah.
I know men who prefer big women.
A lot.
There's a lot of men out there that like big women.
If it ain't your cup of tea, it ain't your cup of tea. It's okay. But that doesn't make, just because a woman is full-figured, large, whatever, that we are desperate because we feel like we just got to get the bottom of the scraps. Never. Never do I feel like, never have I ever felt that, I got to wait till, they throw this guy away and, he fall down here and I'll be like, do you want me? Never. Never, ever. I have always been choosing.
Look at themselves. What do they have to offer sometimes anyways? Charlamagne, I don't think he's an attractive male.
No.
Look at Rick Ross. I saw a picture of him today and I just wanted to throw him in my mouth. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. But they won't say nothing about him. He's a man and he's fat. It's okay. He could take his shirt off before he lost weight and it would be okay. But if a female came out with a bikini on and her stomach hanging out, it's going to be a big problem. It's going to be a problem.
I mean, he wasn't even trying to bring it together or hold it together or nothing. He just looked like a slob.
Yeah. Yeah.
He really did.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, really? Just, ooh. Even his hands looking disgusting. I'm just like, I don't. The big deal over this guy here.
Yeah. Nothing other than he have Wingstops. That's it.
And that's not enough.
It's not enough. It's not. It's really not.
So not enough.
And then I ended up listening to I scroll on TikToks and they have a lot of lives. They have lives dedicated to talking about Risa's story, and it's full of women, black women in there, some black guys, and they were just bashing her. Like, they didn't believe the story. They believed his side of the story. One lady, she was like, well, listen, she said that he did good on Valentine's Day and her birthday. He did good. What else do you want? What? So
that came from a very simple mind.
Very simple mind. The guy is a pathological liar. Okay? So if he brought her a gift and took her out to eat or whatever on her birthday, that don't have nothing to do with all the lies he told.
All the lies he told.
And he's continuing
to every other woman. So if somebody buys you a birthday gift and a Christmas gift, everything's good to go?
Right.
Lady.
But Risa is desperate. So that wouldn't make you desperate. You'd be like, yes, okay, thank you for giving me so I'm gonna stay here with you. No. What are you talking about?
You can continue to lie to me. I don't care.
Yeah, it's okay as long as you buy me stuff, little things, but see, the man was a liar. We didn't even know if he really had a job or not. When I was talking to somebody that was like, maybe he, at that time he had a PPP loan and he had a little bit of money. He probably wasn't even working. Okay. At all.
That too.
So that's the only way he had a little change in his pocket. And then this guy is going around on TikTok, the husband, just trying to bash her story, and she's like, no, that's not, so it was a guy that interviewed him, and the whole time you could tell a liar. He had a answer to everything that she said, that the interviewer said, and then he would just go on this whole tangent. He didn't answer the question and then went all the way over somewhere. But that's why we know you lying, because you just adding more that we don't even need to know or care about.
Did he really?
Yes. Yes. I was like,
why are they even interviewing him?
Why are you? Because again, people are getting the clout off of Risa Tisa. Y'all say whatever y'all want to say. You are getting the clout. But the little guy, and I should call him little. He was a little guy. But the guy that interviewed him, I thought he did a really good job. I think he gave the guy an opportunity to say his side of the story and to further prove that this guy is a pathological liar. So I'll give it to that interviewer for taking the time to do that interview. I think they said the interview was like an hour and a half or whatever. Yeah. And, he asked the questions and he just allowed him to speak. And you can tell from his conversation that he's a freaking liar. He's a liar. The interviewer asked him, so is it true when she said that you were at that you had to go to some like behavioral place or something like that? Is that true? He was like, no, that's not true. I didn't have to go to no behavioral place. He said, I worked at a behavioral place. And then he started saying something. He said, well, actually, I didn't work there. I had a friend that was there. And I went and picked him up. I picked him up for work for a couple of days because he didn't have his car because he lost something happened to his car and something happened to his mom. And he just going on and on and on, like round in circles. So I would pick him up and I would take him to work. And then I would pick him up from there. And then he said, I just did that for a little. And then he got his car back. So then he was able to drive himself to work. What are you talking about? Where do we just go? Where do we go? Where do we go?
Yes or no? Just yes or no.
That was just a yes or no. Well, where did you go?
Oh my God. Yeah. I wouldn't have been able to take that.
I did not listen to him. Other people, which I do give them credit for, do listen to these, and then they come on and they will give you a snapshot and little what do you call it, crib notes of everything, and I will watch them, and they're entertainers. I don't know the lady's name, but it's a lady. She come on there. She have her paper. She have her notebook. She's sitting there and she eating her. She always eating something like a snack. She's eating something. She's like, all right, so let me tell you guys. I got my notes right here. I couldn't sit through the whole Legion interview. I stayed in there for an hour, but I just knew he was lying. So I got my notes here. I'm going to wait. I'm going to do a live because you can only do 10 minutes on there. And she said, I need more than 10 minutes, but I got all the information. I'm going to go get my snack, and I'm just going to let y'all know everything that I heard. And then she'll come in there and just break it down. Break it down. Oh, wow. So it's bringing out the creatives in people. Some things are funny. Like some things, are funny. They're not talking about her. He said they talking about him, not him. Just he's a liar. So
right, he's a liar.
It is too much.
And liar. Ooh.
He is. And then I just wanted to say, like, I don't understand why it's so necessary to put people down on social media and in life, like y'all president that y'all about to put into office.
They believe everything that come out that man's mouth. I want you sitting in the courtroom. I wasn't in that courtroom. God. Crazy. This dude is, just, oh my God. And those people just love him to death.
They love him.
What is the fascination? Just what is it? I just don't know. I just don't understand.
I don't get it. I mean, there are presidents that we did not care for, like Bush and who else we didn't care for.
That probably was before your time, but I'm going to say Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, yeah. There are presidents that we didn't care for, but they weren't buffoons. They were not. I mean, okay, Bush, the son Bush, the son, not the father, the son. Okay. He would say some weird stuff, but he never, that I can recall, would just be mean to people and say nasty things to people, put people down, call them out of their names. This guy is just so, I don't get it. Like I said, and people love him, so he's going to be y'all president. And this is going to set the precedence again. This is why this is so high right now, because we had him as a president before, and it opened up this whole black hole of people feeling free to criticize people just because, it's just like, You don't have shit else to do but
Nothing.
to talk shit about somebody that you don't know, that you'll never meet, and it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. Why are you mad?
Why are you so freaking mad?
Why are you mad? I mean, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't ever want to understand it, but it is what it is. And that's what, to bring it back around, back to Risa and close this out, that is why I liked her response.
Yes.
Because she's letting you know, y'all may say some things pretty much, but she didn't say this, but it's okay, because I am getting my flowers and I am getting the things that I didn't even know I deserve. So it's on y'all. Y'all can do whatever you guys want to do. It's not.
And not only that, she went through that. We weren't there.
Yeah.
We weren't there.
You're not there.
And she went through more than an average bear, because there is no way in the world.
No, he would have been ghosted a long time ago. I would have been like, all right.
I mean,
nope.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to keep taking me back and forth to the car dealer or to these homes, talking about buying a home, just all the nonsense. And, you're not going to be peeing in Gatorade bottles. My spare room. That's not going to happen.
Right.
You have to get up and bathe. What are you doing? You can't make it to the bathroom, sir.
Get up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But she said they didn't even consummate the marriage.
Well, no, she should be happy about that.
I know she is. I mean, she could have done that alone.
Yeah. Okay. She did say she tried to. They would not allow her in Atlanta. They wouldn't allow her to annul it.
Oh, they wouldn't.
But it's lessons learned. I mean, and we all have our moments. Your moment may not be exactly how her moment was, but
right.
There is times in your relationship that you did some dumb shit too. That you allowed some dumb shit to go down. So
everybody played the fool one time.
There you go. Everybody plays the fool sometimes.
That is the truth. That's the truth.
That's perfect. I like that. Yes.
We all had to take one for the team.
Yeah. It may not be the same experience as she had. It may not be her same story, but you played the fool one time before.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
That's right.
Yes. So don't sit up here, y'all on y'all lives, trying to be the queen bee or whatever y'all trying to be or do or say
Act
or
like
whatever.
You've never been there.
Holier than thou.
Of somebody's experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yours is probably worse than that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're just upset because she decided to use a digital diary.
Yep.
And then, she just said, well, you know what? I'm just going to go on TikTok and just do this, and it probably was a great release for her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But what do? What do we always do with people? We just turn around and just say mean things to them and just, why? You don't even know that girl.
Right.
Leave her alone. Quit hating so much.
Quit hating. That's the word. Stop hating.
Cruel. Why do we have to be so cruel? That's what's wrong with the world now. I mean, I've never seen so many cruel people just for the hell of it being cruel. Mm-hmm. And I think it's the technology that has, really pumped these people's chests up.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do it in your face.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
They just really feel like they can do this stuff, You're never going to see them and, whatever. And they just say these things and be like, I can say these things. They don't know who I am.
Yep.
I can do this. I can do that. And it's mean. Mm-hmm. It's really mean.
Yep. It's so mean.
They don't care. They don't care. And it's awful. And, I get so tired of people being like that because some things are done and it's not even necessary.
Yeah. It's not. What is it doing?
There's no reason for it.
Yeah, for sure. So another TikTok person, her name is Sanaa Graydon, and she went viral back in January where she helped a unhoused man. His name is Alonzo. He goes by Unc. She calls him Unc, and everybody else on TikTok calls him Unc. So he, asked her to buy a cup of coffee. She seen him. Well, she goes to school down there. I can't remember where, but she goes to school where he was, and he asked her to buy some coffee. She brought him some coffee, and she ended up pretty much starting to take care of the guy, like helping him, trying to. He was hurting. Something was in his stomach that was hurting. She went to CVS. She got him some medication. She got him some stuff to clean up with. She brought him some shoes. She brought him a shirt. She just, was being helpful and nice. What
God wants her to do with His people.
Yes, and yes. And
my goodness,
she did not know. Yes, that's what God wants us to do, is to love on each other.
Clothe, feed, and shelter my people.
Right. There you go.
My gosh.
So she did that.
We got her buying coffee and helping him, and shoes and medicine and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Bless her heart. Bless her heart.
Yeah.
Margot, I'm sorry.
No, you good. So people looked at her TikTok while she had did that, and they was telling her she was doing all this stuff out of her own pocket, her own money. And she's a college student. So they was telling her, you need to get a GoFundMe so that we can help you, because you're a college student and we don't want you using all of your money. We want to help Unc too.
Beautiful.
So she opened up one, and they ended up having $403,000 collected. Over $400,000. So he can get back on her feet. She went to go try. She helped him. Is helping him get his ID so that she can get him into like a hotel living situation, so he can get his medication and everything. Well, Mr. Unc had a shady past. So in 2012, it was reported that he was convicted of stabbing a man. And then in 2020, he allegedly brutally attacked a woman in 2020, in which he has went to jail both times. He has served his time. So I'm sure Unc was probably under some kind of a drug or something, and he's probably has some mental issues as well. But he never has done anything to Nye. Nye has put him in her car with her and everything. She did end up starting to have somebody with her, but still, and I'm not negating the fact that may have happened, but he served the time, so why not allow this girl to help him get back on his feet?
And it's called second chances.
Second chances. This is exactly, he deserves a second chance.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, GoFundMe is holding up the money because of, and they're saying, I'm getting this from Shade Room, my favorite, that because of racial bias. And they won't allow her to get the money for him, and that's not fair, because individuals put money up for this man, and people knew that when they found out, the story came out that he was convicted of something, some people pulled their money back. That's fine. And she even got on there and said, if you feel like you don't want to contribute to this, you have every right to get your money back. And so some people did that, but most people kept their money in there. So GoFundMe, this is not your money. These people,
it's not your money. Who you calling shots over?
Right.
You have no right to do that.
Right. Yeah.
And you're just going to hold somebody's money hostage because somebody has a record? So what?
Yeah. Yep. So they're not releasing it. It says GoFundMe refuses to release the money donated due to racial bias. Let me see what else said. Now, before talking, not only did she purchase him a Starbucks, but she booked the man the overnight stay in a hotel. And he's been in like a hotel for a minute. She goes buy him little groceries and everything.
It's better than what the city or the county doing.
Yeah. Yeah. She spent over
being a 10 on the street. They ought to see if they can go out and help somebody.
Yeah.
Instead of pulling somebody's money. People are so, I mean, they probably not even believe, they're not even probably even spiritual or believers of Christ.
Right. She spent over $3,000 on her credit card purchasing necessities and a phone for him. She did purchase a phone for him. She said that it says that the discovery that $403,000 she raised for the man is put on hold by GoFundMe. The attorney explains that he believes that the company's decision is racially motivated and sees what happened when Justin Carter reached out to GoFundMe. So the attorney is going to reach out directly. She has an attorney right now.
Good. They wouldn't be holding up anything of mine,
right?
Because you guys, I didn't ask you guys for that. People go to GoFundMe because they want to help, and that's their prerogative. Now, if they decided to take the money back, everybody out there on that street probably got a record of some sort.
Yeah.
Okay. So what? That stops us from helping them,
right? That don't make any sense. That doesn't.
They are crazy. It's just like, I can't do anything for you because you have a record. I can't do anything for you because you did it. Have you ever done anything in your life that you regret or, something could have happened? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. That's unfair. I hope that
It's very unfair. You try to help somebody. You damn if you do, you damn if you don't.
Yeah. And she's actually going back to school. If I can remember, I don't see it on here, but she's going back to school to get her master's degree because she wants to open a nonprofit, and I think it's to help people. It's her nonprofit is to help. It's to help individuals. So this is a good springboard for her because, she really helped this guy. She really helped him. Really helped him. So I hope she gets the money soon, so that she could continue helping him and get her money back that she didn't pay over $3,000 on a credit card. She's a student. She need her money. That was her money. So get your money back.
God gonna bless her anyway.
Yeah, she gonna be taking.
Come for there, but it's gonna come from somewhere. She gonna get blessed for helping that man, even having the heart to do it.
Yeah,
she had the heart to do it. She didn't do it for all this.
Yeah,
she had the heart to do it, and there was an opportunity and she did it.
Yeah.
She's going to be blessed.
She's going to be blessed. And then this is another TikTok situation where people was going on there because she wasn't posting. First she was posting all the time, but then she didn't have anything to post. Like, there was nothing to post. So she wasn't posting. So people would get on there talking shit, talking about, oh, where's she at? She probably ran away with the money. So she had to get on there to say, I don't have any money to run away with, sir. GoFundMe is not releasing this money. I did not get on here because it was nothing to report. And I am a student. I'm still in school right now. So she wasn't expecting all of this to happen, but it happened. And she was documenting it.
Homework.
Yeah. When it's something to document, she said, I will record it and I will put it out there so everybody knows what's going on. I'm as transparent as I can possibly be. And as a full-time student.
They got in her business.
Leave me alone. Mind the business of yours. That's what you need to do.
Why don't we just challenge you to go out there and see who you can help?
Yeah. Since you all up in her business.
Yeah, let's do that. Challenge you to do something. Can I challenge you to do something?
No. Oh, you don't want to be bothered now, huh?
Oh, you don't want to be bothered?
Yeah. You don't want to be bothered now.
People are so mean and cruel. I can't do this. That's why I don't do people.
That's right, yeah. Look, we in HR, we don't do people. I told somebody that, I said, I don't like people. Because that's so I just can't. I know I'm in human resources, but people...
Oh my God, I can't do people. And Margaret, we gotta sit there with that poker face.
Yes, you'll be inside your head like.
We gotta listen.
Really?
For all BS.
Really?
And we gotta keep saying, okay. And then we just gotta recite the policies and the procedures.
Thank you.
Take the notes, make the reports, you know.
It is what it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
People.
And it's just so funny, you know, how these people today, everybody wants something for nothing. And then they don't care about the next human being. No humanity whatsoever.
No.
Oh, well, they deserve that. Oh, well, too bad. Oh, well, nobody has any empathy. Nobody cares about one another. There's no loyalty. There's nothing.
Yeah, that's right.
Nothing. Oh, well, you know.
That's what they get.
Oh, my God. Yep. I mean, nobody's calling the police anymore. Everybody's just pulling out their phones, taking pictures.
Yep. And videos and watching and posting them.
You down there dying on the curb.
Yep. Posting it. Got you a whole full shot of you dying. Because you got a phone in your hand.
Because you want to go put this on your Instagram.
Yep. So you can get views while I'm bleeding.
Yeah, you want to see people. You want people to see that you got this information first. And oh my God. Well, while you're shooting the film, why couldn't you just go down and help the person?
Right.
You could stop the bleeding. You couldn't take your shirt off and make a tourniquet on him or something. You couldn't do absolutely nothing because you're so busy trying to get a good shot.
Hey, if you don't want to touch them, just call 911, okay? At least you can record yourself calling 911 and saying, hey, Sammy over here bleeding to death. I got it on camera, so if y'all need to see, but I'm not touching them because I ain't going to touch you. So,
yeah.
So get down here. I'm on the corner. I'm recording it right now, so I can show you what happened because I seen it happen.
Right.
Police call for help.
Any gloves in their car? Anybody have anything? Or whatever,
just,
you know? Just something. Yeah. Oh my gosh. First aid kit, anything. Yeah. But no. You would just lay there and die. They don't care.
Don't care.
And they just sit there and they'll wait. They'll wait with you. They'll take pictures and everything like that. But oh my God, he's dead now. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Man, you better get a shot on this side, man. Go ahead.
Right.
And we as people, we have gotten so bad. It's awful. And and then when you try to give correction, they ain't trying to hear that.
No.
They're not trying to hear that correction.
I'm like, what?
Don't tell me, do I do what I want to do?
I'm grown. What you telling me for? Like, what?
Okay, grown.
This world is just made up of views and clicks. Views and clicks. How many views, how many clicks can I get today?
Yep. That's it, Marty.
It's so bad. It's just
really sad.
So bad that we live in a society now for views and clicks. I remember back in the day. Now I feel like an old person, but but back in the day we didn't have a phone that had the video like that. So nobody was recording you when stuff happened and posting it somewhere. Mm-mm. But now that's all you see. Like, that's it. You just want to record something, you want to post it. You want to see how many views you get, how many clicks, how famous you can get. Somebody dying on the corner or whatever. It's just like...
Or a car accident, yeah.
Car accident. Oh, look. The man flew out of the car.
Yeah.
Let me go look and see. Oh, his head is bashed in. Let's get closer. Why?
And it's so sad because it's like people, I don't know how to say this, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is that instead of being in that moment, maybe let's just say you're outdoors and you're hiking and you see some beautiful flowers or whatever and stuff like that, and you're in that moment and you're enjoying it or whatever, instead of taking a million pictures and then you can't remember anything about the hike because you took so many pictures, but you can't remember the feeling.
Yes.
Or just everything. You're taking your camera and you're taking all these pictures on your phone. It's not even a camera. and you can't even enjoy where you are or what you're doing or the company that you have because you're so busy taking pictures instead of being in that moment. And when you die, you're not going to have anything but a whole bunch of pictures that nobody cares about.
No.
It's going to go in the garbage. It's going to burn that you thought you just had to have.
Yep.
Instead of having some great memories.
Yep. And moments. That's true. Because that's the same thing like when, you know, when you go out to eat, like, oh, let me take a picture. Can we just eat the food? We just eat the food. Because we're taking a picture.
And it's going to be cold. And nobody cares about what you're eating on your plate.
They don't care. Views and clicks. Let me take a picture of what I'm eating so that I can get a view and a click. I like it. I love it. Yay. Where did you go? Cool. Do they care? They don't. They don't care. Just like in the concerts. You know, when you go to, all you see is cameras up in the air. You're not even in the moment of the concert and the person, you know, performing. You just want to get it to post it online so you can say you posted the Beyonce concert or you were there at the concert. That's this, and you're not in the moment. You don't even know what happened because you're trying to get the best shot.
Yeah.
And this stuff going on around you and everything.
What was the third song of the fourth song? You don't recall because you were so busy taking pictures.
Oh, let me see. Let me go back to my video. Let me go to.
You can't even hear the song.
You can't even hear it. You can't hear it. You can't see it because your arm keep dropping down because it hurt.
It's just really crazy. It's just really crazy.
Mm-hmm. Whew, okay, so this was a crazy one. You said this story where dad was accused of drugging girls at his 12-year-old daughter's sleepover. What is happening? What's happening, people?
Yes, he made the girls some smoothie. I don't know where mama was. I just want to know why daddy was there. Where was mama?
Where is the mama?
So he made the girls some smoothies, and he was really, they said that, well, the one young lady that ended up calling her mother, she said he was acting weird because he kept checking on them, making sure that they were drinking it. She said it was just weird the way he kept coming in there, you know, seeing if they had drinking and if the girls were asleep yet and all this kind of stuff. So she didn't drink hers. So what she did was she ended up calling her mom.
Good.
And then her mom came, smart girl. And then her mom came and everything, and then they called the police and stuff, and they said that other parents were coming and that their daughters couldn't even walk out of there without help. That they were, you know, that drug, whatever. It was two different types of things they found, and they took the girls to the hospital in their system. Two different things. One was like a Valium or something. On the lines of a Valium, and then one something else. But it was two different drugs in their system or whatever. And when they questioned him about it, he said that the reason that he did that was because he didn't want to hear a whole bunch of girls up all night screaming and yelling and carrying on and singing loud and all that kind of stuff. Well, you shouldn't allow them to have a party at your house.
Right. That's what girls do, 12-year-olds.
And on top of that, you did not have permission to give. What if someone was allergic to something?
Yeah.
You had no right to give anyone's kid anything.
Yeah.
Anything like that. And I think he did that with an evil purpose. You know, I don't think it had anything to do with the girls having a good time or having fun. You have a summer party, the girls are going to be loud. They're going to have loud music. They're going to be giggling and laughing or whatever. But you can't go in there and say, girls, can you just keep it down, you know, or whatever. No, you did that for evil intent.
Yeah.
Your intent was evil.
You was gonna do something.
You know, you had that drug, you had all that planned and everything. Why are you making sure that they drink it and everything? Well, drink up. Why are you doing all that? Why are you in the room with them?
Right.
First of all,
Dad, why are you in the room? Right.
That. So I thought that was very, very weird. And you know, parents, you guys need to stop being so trusting of parents and people's homes and stuff and allowing your kids to go in people's homes. You don't know what's going on in there.
Right.
You have no idea what's going on. I don't care how popular that kid is or how popular your kid thinks that kid is or whatever, and their parents are nice and stuff.
No.
Nice parents? Something's going on.
Yeah.
They're allowing their kids to do whatever. You don't know who in that house has issues.
Yeah.
You don't even know who the parents know that come to the house, the uncles and the aunts and stuff like that may have issues, or their kids may have issues, or, the girls that's giving the party, her brothers may have issues and stuff like that, and you're opening up your kid to that. Learn how to say no.
Yep.
Because that will save you a ton of money in, psychiatrist fees.
Yeah.
Psychiatric fees.
Yeah.
And, because you don't know what could happen to your child. Mm-hmm. And you don't ever want to feel like, why didn't I just say no?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You don't have to accept every invitation.
Nope.
My mother would not allow me to spend a night at anyone's house. Nobody. Under no circumstances. Mm-hmm. The answer is no. Don't even ask.
Right.
My mother didn't play that. No. And I totally get it. I totally get it. I wouldn't let my girls either.
After this, shoot. I wouldn't want that. If I had kids, they wouldn't be spending night on nobody else.
Nobody else.
I did.
I was born in the 60s, and my mother was saying I couldn't stay nowhere. And, my daughter was born in the 80s, and the answer was no. Right. And I got that from my mother.
Right.
Saying no.
That's good.
And I said no to my mother. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
That's good. I can't remember if I've ever spent the night with like groups of people, like group of girls or something like that. I spent the night at my best friend's house. And I spent the night when I was younger at a friend's house. And that's what happened. At her house. I was in elementary school and I stayed at her house and she had roaches. And when I came back, my stuff had roaches in it. And my mom would not allow me to stay spend the night at people's houses because... And she had fleas. I was bit up, and it was roaches. Yeah. So I couldn't stay at nobody's house. She's like, no. She would, nope. You can't stay at nobody's house. Bring all that
stuff back to the house.
Yes. So she was like, no. But my only person that I did was my best friend, because my mom and dad knew they mom and dad, and all right, yeah, go ahead. They'll. Right there. Okay, cool. But anybody else? Nope. I remember now. Because I'm like, I don't remember really staying. It was when I was in elementary. Mm-hmm. That happened. And no more after that.
Oh, that, I never thought about that. But yeah, you're right. You bring out bugs and stuff. Mm-hmm. And stuff. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah, but parents, and I tell my daughter all the time, especially with my grandsons and stuff like that, don't be so trusting of folks.
Yeah.
With your children, boys or girls, it don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Always keep your eyes on your kids and know if you're not around, they can't be around.
Yeah.
Period. And I mean that. I don't want no problem. None whatsoever. And I don't care how popular they think somebody is or whatever and stuff like that. I don't care. People end up dead, and you got a room full of people, and they say, I didn't see anybody. I don't know what happened. Everybody's lying.
Yeah. Nobody's telling nothing.
Nobody's telling anything, And you sit up thinking these kids are your friends and stuff, and then they got bullies in there, and, and then everybody wants to be, the friend of the popular person, so they're going to follow his lead and do whatever he tells them to do.
Right.
And I said, don't raise no followers. You raise leaders.
Right. Exactly.
Making decisions about when things are wrong and they want to go, and they can be able to speak up and they can always talk to you and let you know. You know what I mean? I don't trust parents like that. I'm sorry.
No. You had another story on here about the California man that got stung in the testicles by a scorpion.
I don't know. Come on, Vegas. You guys got to clean it up. And you guys got all that money out there now. Come on, Vegas. You guys got to clean this up.
Yeah.
A man who was staying in a Las Vegas hotel, he got stung by a scorpion, okay, while he was sleeping in his testicles.
Wow.
Yes, and the scorpion was probably as long as his middle finger.
Well, that's pretty big.
And it looked like it was kind of like a tannish as yellow color. Mm-hmm. And they had a picture of it and everything. And And yeah, it was in his bed.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I see the picture.
Oh my God! And he had on some look like some blue basketball shorts or something.
Like some blue. They are like boxers.
Oh, they're boxers. Okay.
Ooh, what's that little stain right there? That where he bit him? What is that hanging out his mouth? Okay.
They probably killed him. That's probably
Oh, that's gross.
Killed him.
Yeah, but y'all need to tin up.
You can't even go to a hotel and sleep.
You can't.
And now you got the bed bugs, you got the roaches, you got the scorpions biting you. Come on.
Y'all need to tin up these little places that y'all charge an arm and a leg to stay at. He was at the Venetian. The Venetian. And you done paid a lot of money to stay at this location, and you got people, pets, scorpions, then hid out somewhere that they didn't let it out the little container.
Where did it come from? Where did the people in that room come from before, when they're not cleaning up the rooms like they should, you know, on a regular? There's no telling how that scorpion, like you just said, you brought home roaches from your girlfriend's house or whatever. You don't know what's in these people's luggage.
Yep. That's the thing.
They get pulling stuff down at the garage and throwing stuff in it and saying, let's go.
I've been waiting to wear this big old jacket that's been sitting up here for 50 years.
yeah. Let's
and it got a scorpion in it.
Yes, we're going to Vegas. The Uber get ready to come. We got to go to the airport. Old dusty suitcases that's been up there forever.
Yep. The scorpion and crawled out of it.
Yeah. He rode all the way to Vegas absolutely free.
He's like, I'm staying here, shoot.
He said, I'm staying here. They're dropping food on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Warm. Girl, and then went in there and he got it.
Yep. Ate up. That's sad.
Oh my gosh. You guys better be careful. Y'all better be pulling back these sheets, looking up underneath the bed. Y'all better be doing everything in them rooms. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you can't even go to the Airbnbs because, they got cameras all over the place, and then the neighbors talk about, what are you doing here? And they calling the police on you. It's just like, man, stay home.
Yeah.
You're going to somebody's house, a relative's house or something, they clean.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. I think that's all we good. This week, we did good. We had an hour and 22. I was going to do my rant, but that rant I'm gonna save for later because I'm mad. So
for later.
I'll say that one for later because I need to rectify this problem and I'll bring it back to y'all.
Okay. Once you get it rectified, let us know what happened.
Yeah, because that's a little too much for me right now.
Okay.
Enjoying the rain. So it's supposed to rain today. It will rain today, then rain tomorrow. But the weekend's supposed to be clear. Mm-hmm.
Is that Margot?
Yep. Into tomorrow, yeah.
Wow. I know it's going to rain tomorrow.
Let me see. Let me check the weather. Y'all, so we can see what's going on with us. Well, I seen the news yesterday, or this morning actually. Let's see. Today, no, we good tomorrow.
Are we good tomorrow?
Yeah, we good. It's the sun.
Yes, we are good. No clouds.
No clouds, no nothing. Just the sun. The sun Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday, and a little cloud, but it ain't rain. It's a cloud. Monday, a cloud, or maybe Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday will be a little rain. Yeah, but that's all right. Okay, well, cool. We have a good weekend. I want to go to the farmer's market on Saturday. Farmer's market, so I don't want it to rain.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to, my daughter's coming to town. She's coming from Texas.
Oh, cool.
So she'll be here for the weekend. She has some business that she needs to take care of. So she's going to do that on Friday. No, she's gonna do that Thursday or Friday, whatever. So I'll spend some time with her. But she's only here for a couple of days, and then she's gonna be headed back.
Oh, okay.
On Saturday, I believe. On Saturday, girl, I forgot. Mama, don't forget I'm coming. I said, oh Lord, I did forget.
Oops.
So So she'll be here. She'll come here tomorrow. So she said, I'll just come up to your job and we'll do lunch. I'm like, okay.
Oh, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all have a
for the weekend, lady.
Very good weekend, and don't forget to change your clock back on Sunday before you go to sleep on Sunday. Spring forward.
Yeah.
Go forward. Spring forward.
Spring forward. Okay.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Peace out.